Hello everybody, this is Cat. Today we are taking a look at Metal Slug Tactics. We're just going to mess around on it for a little bit. We're going to consider it sci-fi because it has like tanks and stuff. After escaping justice once again, General Donald Morden has freed his old friends from the rebel army and declared martial law on Syracuse City, I guess that's how you say that. Now the base for his latest erratic attempts at conquest. With thousands held hostage by the regime, the world government says the only team hot-headed and irresponsible enough to match Morden blow for blow. I'm guessing that was him right there, the evil colonel-looking guy.
Mission start.
Sorry about that. We're getting right into it. Finally, Major, there's no second to lose. Your soldiers need help. And maybe the camera with WASD. Alright, so I can move, but how far can we move exactly? I'm not sure. Right-click to close. Right-clicking. Oh, there we go. This is Marco, one of your units. Select them by pressing F1. Keywords are used to explain some of the game's important concepts. Hover your mouse over highlighted words and description. Blah blah. Keyword 2. So just get more and more tooltips. These are your actions and moves. Each character has one of each per turn. Using an action before moving will also consume the move. This is his movement range. Move Marco here. Move. Pretty shabby for a barricade. Your pistol should be enough to destroy it. Here are Marco's weapons. Select his handgun by pressing on it or pressing 1. Certain elements of the environment are destructible. Click on this obstacle to attack and destroy it. So that's going. Ava reported rebel ambush. Haven't heard from her since. I used to play a lot of Metal Slug back in the day on the Neo Geo thingamajig. I probably haven't played it in a while now. Click to end our turn. We're ending our turn. I do remember like rocket launcher and stuff like that. And select Marco, move Marco here. I guess we're going to do melee attacks. Hover over this enemy with the mouse. Marco cannot take on both Deadeyes at once. Undo your mouse by clicking this. Time is of the essence. Flip that switch to unload the crane. I guess that right there. Click on elements adjacent to the current unit to interact with them. Interacting does not consume an action, but will prevent you from undoing any previous moves. Use a switch and then select the impact zone to make the crane collapse. Alright, so we blew those dudes up, leading the way, deal 15 damage. End our turn. Go ahead and end our turn. That's telling us about leftover stuff. We don't really need to worry about that. That is pretty cool. The levels build up like that. And that's Rubia tank is well armed. Shield yourself from his cannons. So we're selecting Marcus, Marco, whatever. Moving over long distances generates resources. Always try to move to the darkest colored tiles in your movement range. Move Marco here. This is your dodge. It reduces all damage sustained by the character. It cannot itself be reduced. The further you move from your starting point, the more of this resources you would generate. So we got 2 dodge, it looks like. Based around movement, the farther you move, the more resistant you are. Generating dodge has to be at the core of every one of your strategies. So I guess we got to move around a lot, maybe. Accumulating the dodge offered by the great movements and covers can nullify all damage for most enemies. Capitalize on passes and special actions, allowing you to gain bonus actions and bonus movements to build efficient offensive strategies. Remember, we always run and gun. And so I guess you do just want to move around a lot. Here's Marco's special weapon. Each character has one. Special weapons are more powerful than primary weapons, but are limited in max ammo, which can be recharged after some missions. Let's click on it. Shoot the Grenadier by clicking on them. Right, so he just blasting them with a machine gun. I think that's what it is. Yep. End our turn. End our turn. Yep, we're gonna take 2 hits, or 2 damage rather. Get closer to that tank, Major. I think I know how to deal with it. And as Cerubia is finally in range, we Marvel go to take cover. And I'm trying to move him. There we go. This is your cover. It is distracted from all incoming damage no matter which direction the character's attack from. Cover is only provided by certain elements of the environment highlighted in blue tiles. Some weapons and enemies with no cover ignore cover. This is your adrenaline. It is generated the same way as dodge, so I guess always moving. Adrenaline is a resource you need to use special actions. Good, confirm the tank's position and I'll send in an airstrike. So I guess we're gonna use this, tactical strike. Drop it on that. And here comes Bluey. 1 KO. I guess now we maybe gotta still with those guys though. We're gonna take some damage. Let me dodge it actually. Now you're getting closer to the ambush site. Stay on high alert. Now we're gonna go ahead and move. I guess we can just ignore those guys and leave the mission maybe. Oh, never mind, it keeps going. Forgot about that. Yep, and old stuff's falling actually now. So those guys aren't after us. Meet Erie and Theo. Select Marco. It's like his primary weapon. And trigger your first synchronization by attacking this enemy. So I guess since they're all looking at the same guy. And it's kind of like Disgaea or whatever, Disgaea. Not sure how you pronounce it. Right, determination. All of the characters have the synchronization passives. Automatic attacks deal damage an enemy in range of another's primary weapon. That character will also attack the same character primary weapon. Once per action. All of your units have passive skills. Knowing them well is key to winning strategy. In combat, you have to check your unit's passives here, blah blah blah. Efficiency. Each time a unit uses a special action with a cost reduces 0 to gain a bonus action. Complete mission. Here's your mission objective. Finish the mission on your own. You will lose if you can no longer complete the main objective. All your characters are KO'd. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna get right into it now. I'm not sure if Marco can even move anymore. I don't think he can. Aerie can move. Let's make her go. Having cover would be good. So maybe here. Can we use a grenade? Yes, we can. Let's throw that. Not as much damage as I was hoping, but we got a sink. And that works. And then we can use Theo. Never attack. There goes one down. Throwing another grenade. There we go. That's good. Trigger happy. Something about firing 3 times. I don't know. Can we move? Doesn't look like we can move after that, so I guess we're going to end our turn. Wait, what? Apparently we can still do something. I guess she can move. And it might not have been the best idea. Yeah, why do I feel so vulnerable? This ain't good. At least they're melee, though. Maybe not. I guess I spoke too soon. Alright, player turn. Let's go up here. Go ahead and use a machine gun on them. It might be overkill, but want to make sure we get them, I guess. Alright, synchronize, bounce. Just gonna push up. Use her grenade launcher. Using on that guy for 4 damage. Now we just need to somehow hit him one more time. Can she move? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get Marco to finish this guy off. No, that way. And we got Sync, Mad Bomber, Determination. He can't move anymore on the center turn. Apparently someone can still move. I guess maybe Mad Bomber's just so longer to move again or something. Let's go ahead and take cover, I guess. I don't know if that counts as cover. It wasn't hard to stand still. We're just waiting. It's that dude. He's not even moving. It's like Fire Emblem tutorial. Alright, so we're gonna run here. Go ahead and use a machine gun on him. And just blasted him to bits, and we won. Victoire. Loading. And thanks for the rescue, old pet. Hardly a rescue. You just needed a little help starting the fireworks. What comes next in this operation? I don't think that'd be a question. And this is a perfect hideout to set up our offensive. Call on Theo and I once we're ready to head into the desert. Alright, so we can collect 3 characters. Marco, Theo, Ari. This is pretty cool, actually. I like this. I like its art style, the whole pixel graphics. I guess that's all who we want, really. I guess I'm going to end it with this one, make this a short little video, and do the next mission. If you like it, like and subscribe. I'll keep going, and see you in the next one. Take it easy.